Are we live? Got to change my glasses. Meh. Where are you, Meh? Oh, g'day. Okay. It must be in PayPal. Just for those of you that are waiting, I'm just looking for payment was made yesterday. So the first reading will be for that particular payment. All right, Meg. Let me have a look. Got the wrong glasses on. So it was a mini reading for, oh hang on, no, it's a detailed reading. A detailed reading. Normally Meh has a mini read, so it's a detailed reading regarding work, love. So just a general reading. Just give me a sec. I've got to look for my glasses and see what, we'll get onto that one. So we'll just write that one down. Detail. We're only going to be doing one at a time, and everything is for entertainment purposes only. So if you are choosing to make a donation, just be aware that this is entertainment purposes only, what I'm doing here on the channel. It was advised to me to be saying that, even though it is in the details in the description box, it is on my channel, it's coming up on the screen all the time, but everybody that's choosing for a reading today, we will constantly be saying this is for entertainment purposes only. So starting off with Meh, detailed reading just in general. We'll get that started straight away. I just want to hopefully find my other glasses. Hopefully these are the right ones. There is a man going to be coming in and out of here. He's setting up things for later on. Some kind of party going on here later on, hopefully not in here. Now, I won't be online very long at all. Nina will probably, it's not a pink shirt, it is, I don't know if you can see it, it's like tie-dyed, it's got black at the bottom, it's long sleeve, I like it, I got it on Shein, no advertisement for Shein, but anytime they have any flash sales where you can get tops and pants or whatever for $3, $5, whatever, I'm in, and I buy it. Yeah, focus on Jasmeet. You've got to control yourself at the moment, Nina. Anyway, let's get on with Meh's reading. Now, hopefully, Nina, how's the sound going? Is the sound all nice and loud and clear? I do see we've got a few followers watching at the moment, so for everybody that's watching, if you are deciding to have a reading today, I'm going to be repeating myself over and over. All readings, regardless of what they're about, whether it be your marriage, your job, your financial situation, decisions that you're making, they are all for entertainment purposes only. Please, if you do need any kind of financial advice, medical advice, seek the correct person for that. Okay, so this is just purely entertainment. It sounds kind of low. It should be on full blast. I don't know why it would be coming through low. I might just unplug it and then replug it and make sure that it's connecting. It should tell me that it's just connected to the device. Let me just check the microphone itself. It is on. Okay, I'm just blocking out background sound. Okay, so that should be, the microphone's sitting right here. It should be nice and loud. All right, so let's get started with Meh's reading. Now, Nina, as always, we'll just be taking one reading at a time, possibly 2 or 3 detailed readings after this one, and then I'll be signing out for the day. I'm not having a backlog. I'm not having people all waiting in line. So if you are listening, you are thinking of doing a donation, I'm working on this first reading that was paid for yesterday. I didn't get a chance to get online yesterday. We had a cyclone kind of wind situation going on where I was, and then other places where there was no wind, there was no signal. So my apologies if you were waiting yesterday. All right, so let's get this one done. And thank you, Mayor. It's unusual for you to do a detailed reading, but you are asking for a general sort of like moving forward a year from now. Normally that's a lot more detail than a detailed reading, if that makes sense, but let's see how we go. All right, so we'll start with the poker deck as always. Oh, the sound's better now. Maybe it wasn't connected or something. I had to reconnect it and get it started again. All right, here we go. This is for me. I'm just going to say your name in my head. What's coming in regards to love, work, career? A year from now, where will be? We won't use the name me. I'm saying your name. Where will, in a year's from time, how will things be going? Love life. What will be the challenges? So we'll start off with 7 cards at the top. Okay, fair few challenges a year from now. You actually have triple aces coming out in the first part of the reading. 2 things that are coming to an end in regards to a relationship. So if you're not currently in a romantic relationship, it does look like anything that looks like it might begin doesn't seem to be happening a year from now. It looks like, let's say you're interested in Joe Blow. You're thinking maybe we'll get together, maybe we'll get married, maybe. Whoever you are showing interest in right now, it looks like it's probably just a working friendship or a socializing type thing. In regards to your work, I do feel there's some things that you're going to be changing. I do feel that your work looks like it might come to an end and you'll be going into a different job. This different job will pay slightly higher money than what you're on right now. It may be that you're getting completion of certain areas of what you're doing. I'm assuming that you're like an apprentice, what we have out here. You go to college, you do your training, you get a job, and then you are the apprentice where you start on very minimal wage and then you go up and up with your skill level and your pay. All right, what else have we got for you? The challenges between now and a year from now. The challenges you're going to face is about, frankly, what to do. In regards to your career, it's like you've done all of this training, but you're not really utilizing the training. You're not really doing the job that you thought you'd be doing a year from now, okay? Good day there, Anne. How are you going? Yeah, so it's not really ideal situation in regards to the work that you've put in. So all of the studies that you've done, let's say you're supposed to be a beauty specialist or hair color tinting specialist or whatever, talking about hair. Yeah. It's looking like you're feeling in a year from now, I wasted my time doing this and that. So you're sort of going on a downer about where you've been with your work situation. We'll do the career thing and then we'll come back and look at it in a relationship sense, okay? So yeah, with the career thing, it's like any certificates you earned. The other thing I'm seeing here is they changed the rules. So you have, let's say, certificate 4 in colouring hair, and you've done practical work, as well as your studies, your formal studies. Some rule may come in where they now require that you have another certificate to be able to continue doing what you're doing. So I do see a frustration coming around your work. I do see where you're thinking, what am I going to do now? I thought this was long-term commitment. I thought this is where I'd be by now. And it's sort of like a bit of stress hitting a year from now. It'll all be okay because we do see a plan. It's like two kings getting together. These can be male or female. It's just two business heads discussing your future plan. It's a very, very good plan. But the thing you're going to have to do is make sure that whatever you're committed to, whatever responsibilities you would have within the job, that you can bring them forward. So if somebody asked you, if you were a chef and somebody asked you, oh, look, we've got this great position for you. It's over in such and such studio. We're going to require that you create blah, 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 blah. And they tell you that you're going to be creating 4 things, 3 of them which you know very, very well, 1 of them which you don't really know. Do not tell the people offering you the position or the advance or whatever it is that you're capable if you're not, okay? Because it looks like you're taking something on and there's one little flaw with it. So getting back to colouring somebody's hair, let's say you've been working and working for a year, colouring hair, doing all of this sort of thing, but there's something you just don't understand, like the mixture or the volume or long hair, short hair, whatever. It does look like you'll turn it around, and it does look like there's some sort of new schooling coming in. So I feel you may be going back to college, or you may be doing a night course, something like that, to get you back on your feet, back into business, basically. Your outcome cards for a year from now, it's literally like you're not speaking up. It's like you want to do something, you want to change something, but you're allowing other people's plans to govern what it is you do. So this could be your parents, this could be your best friend. In the middle, which is where you want to be and what you want to do, it's like it doesn't sort of work out the way you want, and there's a major delay. I feel July this year will impact something about next year. Okay, there's some decision coming up, possible government decision. If we look at this in regards to love and relationships, I just see lack of commitment there, socializing and talking, wanting something to be more than what it is. And I just see on your part or somebody else's part that, yeah, it's okay, let's socialize, let's hang out, but taking it to the next level is just not part of the picture at the moment. I do see a lot of changes going in and on around a relationship. I do see new friendships. I see an ending of certain friendships as well. You are being told that there will be somebody that you desire. There will be somebody that desires you. I just don't feel that you will be on the same page. This person will possibly hang out with a group of people that you don't fit with, or your religion or whatever doesn't fit with where they're at. So I do see a sort of a mismatch going on. There are some nice celebrations going on in regards to everything. There's some love talk going on, but it doesn't seem to get anywhere a year from now. So let's just see what the tarots have to say. We'll do 3 from the top, 3 from the bottom. We'll see what we get. Hey there, Mrs. Chris. Congratulations. How's married life? Newlywed in the room. Married on Friday last week. Congratulations over and over. And happy birthday if you're listening. It's James's birthday, our old faithful person who stepped away from readings for a while. I sent him a birthday message when it was his birthday yesterday here. But it's actually in America. Today is his birthday. He said he stepped away from readings for a while. So good on him. That's what he needed to do. Anyway, Meh, let's see what else we get here. I was just checking that these aren't all upside down. Did some private readings over the last couple of days, and the cards are all sort of in a bit of disarray. Okay, focusing on work first. There will be an opportunity come in. It's like coming into the rescue.
I feel the long-term commitment, there is success at hand. There is a vision for the future here, Meh. Don't cheat yourself out of something, okay? Try and focus on work as work, money, and future, not some kind of emotional attachment that I have to do this or I need this or I'm clinging to this. There's some sort of opportunity if you're willing to let go and move forward. I feel there's a lot of fighting going on within yourself with your work, but you will be going on a new journey. Underneath the deck, we got a lot of work coming in. It's like a rush of energy, and you making firm commitments to the future. There may possibly be a step up within your career or a change of career as well. If we look at this in regards to love, I'm seeing long-term stability is wanted. There's little bits of success with a relationship, but there's a fear of something unseen, some kind of lie going on. You're going to have to sit and decide what it is you want to do. It looks to me like more about fun and friendship and just going places and talking and enjoyment rather than this is my person forever. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you. Thank you for the donation. I'm used to the mini readings for you, but it was nice to have a detailed read. All right, we'll just do some 2 questions and then we're on to the next one if there is someone. I'll just do these questions and then Chris, I'll tell you quickly what's happening. You'll see different things coming up on the screen. It should say the whole thing and it's sort of split it up. It must be too much writing I've got on there. I'll have to fix that. All right. Meh, think about 2 situations. We'll do the energy around it. I mean, you want to think in general terms about what's my love life going to be like, what's my work going to be like. You might just want to think that. I will give you a yes or no on both of them if that comes out, but don't base the reading on the yes or the no. Let's have a look at the situation. Okay, we've got a positive, a negative, and a positive. So it's a positive situation. The first thing you're thinking about, we have a maybe and positive, positive. If you wanted yes or no for each question, you got more of a yes in the first one and more of a yes in the second one. You got a delay in the second one, and you got a do I really want this in the first one. Your last messages today, Meh, about feminine energy, possible pregnancy around you, not necessarily you, but I do feel there may be news of a pregnancy coming up. You've got to overcome things and you've got to forgive yourself or forgive others coming up, and you will be successful in the very near future. There's happiness coming, there's long-term stability coming. I feel that you're going to go through a phase of not actually seeing that and worrying about all of that, and not realizing what you have to offer, okay? Your second situation or your last messages are, it's like where you make a decision and then you change your mind and you make a decision. So you've got a card that represents somebody standing firm on this is what I'm going to do, this is how I'm going to do it. But then it's in reverse, so it's saying, not too sure, I'm scared about this, not too sure what to do. The next card is being enthusiastic and moving forward into the future, possible little trip coming up for you, and also celebrating with friends, social get-togethers, parties and things coming up for you. You need to participate, not sit at home and think, oh, I won't go or whatever. There's a possible wedding, baby, all of those sorts of things coming up in and around your situation. Okay, now Crystal, before we have a look at PayPal and what's going on, I'm only doing the one reading at a time. We've already got one just then. We also have two detailed readings for you. Okay, so I might only be doing 1 or 2 more. We'll see how we go. It looks like I've got this room until another hour at least. I've been really tired and out of sorts lately. I have really not had a good sleep again. Could couldn't go to sleep. The husband was snoring, and I kept getting these weird pains in my legs and then in my arm, and it was just driving me insane. And yeah, I'd say I went to sleep at about 3 o'clock, and I was woken with my husband waking up. Yeah, I was woken at around 7:30, so had about 4.5 hours sleep. I generally like to get about 6 minimum. So yeah. Anyway, Crystal, what I wanted to tell you was you will notice that all the messages coming up have the disclaimer on there. All readings, all donations are accepted under the proviso or whatever, that this is entertainment only. Please do not base any decisions you make, financial, medical, whatever they are, on the reading. It is an entertaining thing. Somebody put something on my channel the other day saying that I need to be stipulating that when I'm taking donations. Most people like you, Meh, Erica, Alyssa, and the list goes on, the regulars that come to the channel and donate already are aware of all of this. It is all over my channel. It's on the description, but yeah, somebody mentioned in chat the other day that I need to be saying it when I'm taking donations and before I commence the reading. So Crystal, this is for entertainment purposes only, and let's see, what are we looking at for you? Your first question is general for the remainder of June, and 2, a reading about your health. Okay, so we're doing a general for what's left of June, which is what? What are we up to today? It's my grandson's birthday today. He's turned 6 today. We've got about just 2.5 days, 2.5 weeks left, 2.5 weeks. So we're doing detail on general, any messages coming through, and then detail on Chris's health. So yeah, if anybody comes in and they're wanting to, yeah, happy birthday to my grandson, 13th of June. And happy birthday to James if you're out there. Sent him a message, Chris. And I don't know if you were present when I said this, but yeah, I sent James a message, a happy birthday message yesterday, because for me, his birthday was yesterday. For him, it's today. And he just said that everything's going well with him. And I let him know that you met somebody and boom, you're married. And I said the energy is extremely great, beautiful in the room in regards to all of that. He said congratulations, and that's fantastic, fantastic news. But yeah, he decided that enough tarot for now, and he was stepping away from it. So we may or may not see him from time to time popping in for a reading, but if you're out there, James, good luck with everything. Hope it all goes well. And happy birthday again. All right, here we go, Chris. So general reading first. All right, Crystal. What does Crystal need to see? What's going on around Crystal? General reading for the rest of what we got left in June. Apparently, James is a lot more going on with him and Patty now, talking on a daily basis, doing a lot of these Reiki, crystal, whatever they are, festivals or whatever, been going out and getting closer and closer. So finally, it all seems to be coming together. CHRISTALE. Okay. You got triple jacks. Now, triple jacks, I know that you've already done the whole wedding thing, but triple jacks is the lead up to a wedding. So all of the stuff that didn't happen leading up to a wedding, it's like it's all going to be organized to happen now. There is news coming of contracts ending for a business by the looks of it. It looks like a total change of things coming in, possibly some kind of government issue coming in over the coming weeks. Now, I do know that you do tax returns and everything from January to December. We do them in the middle of the year here, like it's nearly the end of tax time now. I don't think it's taxes because I'm not really seeing the money thing here. There is some news where somebody promised you something, and I don't think it's anything to do with your partner. I think this may be something to do with work, or it may be a younger family member. So there's some kind of news coming in. It's got something to do with somebody's head. So this can be where somebody has some kind of issue, anxiety, depression, bipolar, whatever. There is some news coming in where you find out that, let's say your cousin had some sort of medication they have to take all the time regularly. They promised that they would stick to the plan. It's like this person, you find out that they haven't been doing what they're supposed to do. There's almost like the little boy syndrome, like not listening to what they're told. I'm not really sure why it's coming towards you. It's almost like you have to go out and sort it out. There may be legal documents being signed to end something, to start something, if that makes sense. There is somebody from your past returning to have a conversation, but I feel like you're shutting them down, like you don't have a place here anymore. It was nice to see you. You don't have a place here anymore. I can't tell you whether it's male or female because I've got both energies here. I was going to go by whether there was a 5 or a 4, 5 being male, 4 being female. We got 5 and 4 here. Because jacks to me do not give off a male or female. They can be either. Okay, even though the picture itself shows a male with a moustache on one of the cards. But I've seen females with moustache, trust me. All right, what else is coming for you? We've got a lot of this socializing, talking, comfort. There's a big push coming, a big movement. This can be change of address. And now I do know that it was only last year, was it, that you bought a new place, you moved out, you moved into this new place. I do remember there was stuff to do with one of your relatives wanting to live with you and they had to go to school or get a job or whatever it was. I feel that that's coming back around, a conversation about all of that. It's like you've got all this happiness and that you're looking at, new responsibilities that you love, a new feeling that you love, but there's something that has to be strictly changed for something to work. So let's say the two of you have come together, you've got married, he owns a house, you own a house, or he rents a place or whatever. There's major decisions coming up in regards to all of that, but I feel it involves another person. Now, I don't believe you said that he already had children. I don't think you did say that. So I'm wondering whether this is something to do with your siblings, of promises that were made or things like that. Moving forward, we do have a bit of a sickness thing, but it's not a sickness that's going to be a yucky sickness. It's a sickness where you have morning sickness and things like that. Because we got the 9, we got the 3, we got the doctor. Yeah, so this would be about a pregnancy, talking about what's going wrong with it or what's going right with it, and then a very nice outcome on the end of all of that. In regards to your work, now that you've got this person in your life, I'm seeing, because I'm doing a general reading for you, I'm doing a general reading that involves that person's energy as well. I feel that it's not you changing job, it's him changing job. There's a new opportunity to do something for more about doing it for a personal relationship reason than a financial reason. So there's big decisions coming up. Some of them are going to be hard. Some of them are going to cause a bit of stress, a bit of sort of unknown that this was not the plan. It's sort of like I've woke up today and everything's different to what it was 1 month ago. And where I was a month ago and where I thought I'd be right now is not the same situation anymore. So it's getting used to this different transformation. Let's just see what we've got in tarot before I take up too much time of the reading with the poker deck. What was on the bottom 3 cards? Someone's annoyed about something at the moment. They're happy, but they're annoyed at the same time. You also have this fertility thing coming up. Possibly August, but we'll look further into that when we're looking at the health thing. All right. Let's see what else we've got. Crystal. Rest of June, Crystal. Okay, challenges for June, the rest of June. Regrets about the past. Now, this can be 5 of Hearts. 5 of Hearts can be somebody trying to return, somebody trying to have a conversation. Why don't you answer me? Why don't you come and meet me? Let's talk about all of this. Somebody may have silly energy. I think that's the way to put it. Impulsive, silly kind of energy. I feel that you're putting a wall up to whoever this energy is. They may want to return in. They may want to have a conversation. They may want to take you to a room and talk to you privately. I just feel that you're saying, no, anything you have to say, you need to say it here. I don't want to hide anything. I also feel that there's some sort of legal strong decision coming through in with work. There's like a plan in process in regards to your work about if this happens, this is what I'm doing next. This is what I need to do. It's like you're making a future plan at the moment for a not distant future, very near future kind of plan in place. You need to be trusting in your own intuitions with things. There is an issue around the pelvic area of the body that it's more about fear than an actual reality, okay? And you're being told that although you want to move forward, maybe not move forward too quickly. Take your time with something, okay? Your outcome cards are beautiful. Your outcome cards for the rest of June are your King of Cups, support, love, trust, honesty. Your next one is your 3 of Cups, which to me usually is 3 of Hearts, which is fertility, pregnancy. It can be the new family, the new beginnings, happiness and everything. And then you have a 6. Now, a red 6 in the poker deck is parenting and responsibilities. In this one, we've got the 6 of Pentacles here. So this is give and take going on here. I do feel there's some sense of responsibility, not so much about your job or anything. I feel like it's something to do with your siblings. I keep getting something to do with your siblings for the rest of June. Some kind of confusion around one of them. They may need some kind of emotional support, something like that. I do remember you said about, I think it's your stepbrother. Your stepbrother has something. There may be something around that is coming up during June. All right, we're going to do Lenormand for you instead of the yes and no cards. I want you to think of 2 situations before we move on to your second question. And your second question was a detailed reading around your health. What's going on around your health? All right. Hopefully nice, positive things with the health. I mean, you've been through hell and back, haven't you? Anyway, think about 2 things at the moment. I'll give you the energy around them. Ooh. Okay, first situation that you're thinking about, we do have this protection card. The bear can represent being stubborn, okay? It can represent where someone's putting a wall up, not listening, frustrating energy. But because it has the dog of loyalty and trust, And then it has the man holding the rose who is not in this just for himself. This is all about somebody else's well-being. I'd have to say this is all about protection and loyalty and strength. If you wanted a yes and no, this is a maybe yes, yes. Okay. Your second situation you're thinking about is you're being told that something's going to take time. You're also being told that there's something hidden here with whatever it is you're thinking about. There's something not quite revealed just yet. There's also, unfortunately, the annoying card here. This can be where somebody or something is trying to get in and ruin things. If you wanted a yes and no on the second situation, you got maybe, maybe, and no. Okay. I just feel this is, don't push anything at the moment. Don't try too hard or push on something too fast. You need to get to the bottom of something first. You need to find out all the information before you progress forward, and be prepared for the, or what's Nina call them? The haters. Be prepared for somebody out there that's not, you know, your happiness is not their happiness. Okay, basically that's what I'm seeing there. All right, up next, Crystal, with your second reading. I'll just check PayPal to make sure if anything else has come in. Okay, what have we got going on now? Okay, we've got Bethel up next, so we will put the readings are on pause. I think that what's happening is my regulars are seeing that I'm online, they're making a payment and then coming in, which is fine. I just don't want to do what I used to do, where if I can't stay on live for whatever reason, music or somebody comes in the room or whatever, I don't want to have to be doing recordings. You know, when I turn this thing off, I want to be finished. And I've had a pretty hectic last few days and not real good sleep the last few days. Since Saturday, I've probably had one good night's sleep. The rest of it's been not so great. I'm fine, but yeah. All right, so Bethel has paid, that is a mini reading for Bethel. I thought that was American dollars. That's Australian dollars, so that works out to be the $7 reading. Now, Bethel, I know you've been here before, but Bethel, when we get to your reading, you've already done the donation. It was brought to my attention the other day that anybody making donations, I have to make them aware that this is for entertainment purposes only. If you have any pressing matters, legal matters, financial matters, health-related matters, please seek the proper representation for your answers. But yeah, I'm just going to be saying that every time I'm doing a reading or anybody that's asking for a reading. Welcome, is that Illumine Soul? That's a mouthful. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so Bethel, money, career, love, whatever comes out. So general mini. Right, Chris's second one is a health related. So Chris, I stipulate again, this is entertainment only. Don't base your health choices on what I'm telling you. It's just a little bit of a guide with entertainment in there, if you can call it that, when we're talking about a health related matter. I think I know where you want this health related matter to be going at the moment. And I'm really hoping, show me Crystal and health-related matters for her. What is around Crystal and health-related matters? Now, there's certain ones that would represent an injury. There would be certain things that would represent injury and repair. You know, like if you had a surgery that didn't work and then you got to have it fixed. And there would be certain things that represent an actual illness or hereditary, or something from the past. So anyway, I'm looking for certain things. And then there's things that represent fertility and birth and hospital and gynecology. So let's see what we get for Crystal. Good luck, Crystal. I'm really, really hoping the energy's been so good. CHRISTALE. Now, before we get into the 555 thing, we start the reading with a challenge. Your reading starts with the 5, which is talking about what it is you want in regards to your health. What procedures do you want? What medication do you want? Which doctor do you want to use? What are you wanting to do in regards to your health? We have this challenge here. Now, I'm feeling the challenge is in regards to another female, not on board with what it is you're choosing to do. I don't think it's a medical female. I feel it's something more personal than that. It can be a close friend of yours saying, maybe you should just not do this. It can be a family member that's just sort of, I hope you know what you're doing here. In regards to the 8 there, this would be telling me you're going to be doing a turnaround because you got thankfully, your end cards are showing all red apart from that black 7. Now, the black 7 is nothing to be alarmed about. It's just what somebody else would do is not what you're going to do, okay? We do have the Ace of Hearts here as well. Something you're wishing for, it's not sort of happening the way you want. But this 9, as you know, normally the 9 of Diamonds is about surgery. It does have the coming together, the 2 people, the fertilizing, all of that sort of thing. I'm not seeing a pregnancy sequence here. It's missing 2 sort of energies of what I'd need for it to show pregnancy. But what I am seeing is this black 8 could represent, let's say that every day you drink soybean milk, right? And you think that soybean milk is the right thing for you. This would be telling me that soybean milk is not the right thing for you, but you will find the right thing for you because you've got the 2 8s that are both red. So it's literally like going to the pantry with a big black bag here and saying, looking at the products, this has got too much of salt in it, bang, bin. So it's literally like you're doing an assessment of what you're eating, getting out of the house and doing a half-hour walk every day. If it's good season for it and you like it, going swimming. So I feel that you're going to be, in regards to your health, you're going to be looking at what things can you do that doesn't involve taking a tablet or things like that. So it's sort of like a natural remedies and things like that going on. I've got a feeling because this 9 of Diamonds is sitting right at the end, that around August going into September, there may be a minor procedure of some kind. What I mean by that is maybe there's a blockage in the tube. Maybe there's a mole on the skin that has to come off. Or you know what it means? There's something minor there. It's nothing mind-blowing. It's fine. What else have we got for Crystal in regards to her health and well-being? You got 9s everywhere here. A lot of fear, Crystal, for you with this whole pregnancy, baby, and where it's going to go. You do have the 3, you do have the 9, you do have the doctor. You got the father, the child, the mother, the child. Got a lot of fear. I'm not seeing anything actually happen. I'm just seeing fear around things. You're making an agreement with somebody else. You're decided, you're dedicated. This is how we're going to do it. Just be careful of what you're eating. We've got a black 8 sitting here in your challenge area. So you may love to eat chocolate every day, or you might like to have a drink of wine once a week or whatever. It's showing me that you're possibly being persuaded by somebody else that, oh, this is what my mother did and she was fine, you know, like drink wine every day, you'll be fine. All the Italians do it or whatever. So I feel somebody else's way of what their family did, what their mother did, what their sister did or whatever. If it's not for you, you need to stand up and say, that's great that that worked for them. This is not how I want to face it. I do feel you're making firm decisions with somebody else moving forward with what you're going to be doing next. You have got the Queen of Clubs, which is the Queen of Health and well-being. You've also got something happening during the night time. Now, this may be something like you notice that you're starting to get cramps in your feet, or you're starting to get tingling in your hand or something. If you are noticing anything that is a reoccurring thing, even if it's really, really small, you know, oh, I'm getting this pain in the side. It's nothing, it's gone away. Oh, I'm getting this pain in the side. So maybe go and say to the doctor, getting this pain in the side, I don't think it's anything, but can we have a look? You have frustration around the whole pregnancy thing. It's like thinking you are, but you're not, and then thinking you're not, but you are. So it is showing a pregnancy sitting there. It's not going to happen within now. I do think you said that recently you thought that you may be. Let's see what the tarots have to say. Your outcome cards in regards to your health are showing more things to do with your safety rather than any kind of illness or anything like that. Put it this way, I'm not seeing anything to do with things like what you've had wrong in the past. You know, the seriousness of the things you've had wrong in the past. I'm seeing more things to do with fear, stress, and possible potential injury from taking a risk. Okay, so I'm not seeing any kind of major sickness floating around or anything else. Minor procedure, I'm not too sure. I mean, minor procedure could be, we're looking at your health in general. Minor procedure could be you go to the dentist and find out that you need a cavity filled or you need a tooth pulled out. I mean, not fun, but it could be dental as well. You know what I mean? Or the thing you had wrong with your foot, you had surgery on that and everything, you may need to be going and having, I don't know, a stitch put in or whatever, something done, something minor. It still hasn't happened, still hasn't come. All right, yeah, I'm not seeing it there. I'm missing parts of the sequence. All right, show me Crystal's health over the coming weeks. What's Crystal need to see with her health? Just Crystal's health, please. What's Crystal need to see? First card out, balance, security, happiness. This is you with another person. So your health, even though I'm saying just Crystal, it's not just Crystal anymore. We have love, passion, desire sitting side by side here. We do have the 5 of Cups, which is all about emotions. I wish I did this sooner. I wish I knew this person sooner. I wish I started 2 years ago, you know, like all of this sort of thing. So I do see that it's around emotional stuff there. Ooh. Now, don't get alarmed when I see 10 of Swords and I'm doing a health reading. 10 of Swords to me is a hospital or it's something official and everything like that. We got 2 2s here, which is something to do with 2 ovaries, 2 eyes, 2 lungs, 2 kidneys. We are seeing that. I'm just waiting for the rest of the sequence to come out. We got the marriage and the commitment. We got the parenting card. We got the twin card. We got doubles, double queens, double 2s, Hierophant. So there's doubles here. I feel that after a period of emotional regrets or sadness or something like that, Crystal, then we finally see the road. We finally see that this was meant to happen, so this could happen. So there's something, and then finally your victory is there, because the Hierophant, as you know, is about marriage and doing things, a commitment that you have and how that all plays out. We have the victory and success, and we have you sitting on your throne saying, I'm here, I've done it, it's here. I'm not seeing anything major or bad at all. Bottom of the deck, emotional detachment, letting go. 7 of Pentacles, and here's our 3, which to me is about the fertility and everything and working together in the future, 2 becoming 3, or possibly 4 if it's twins. Nothing major to worry about. Possible minor thing that needs to happen, as I said, could just be you start to get a pain in the side of the face. You go to the doctor and they say this is a dental matter. You go there and they say you need a wisdom tooth out, or you need a filling, or there's an abscess on the gum, or yeah. So nothing really to say. The full sequence of pregnancy, hospital, birth, and that, it's coming out in bits and pieces. It's not coming together just yet. But I'm only looking forward for June, July at the moment. I do feel there will be a turnaround around August, September time, where a firm decision is made. The only other thing I seen there, Crystal, was you yourself looking at, if you take vitamin C every day, do you need to be taking vitamin C every day or not? If you eat a lot of meat, are you going to change to eating a lot more vegetables and less meat? Are you going to convert and start eating fish every day? And what type of fish are you going to eat? You know, because some fish have got high metals and others don't. Anyway, so I feel like that's all I'm seeing in regards to your health. I'm not seeing any scary stuff. I am seeing stressing and worrying about when's this going to happen, when's this going to happen. And I'm assuming that's about pregnancy, that when is it going to work, when's it going to happen. Being that I've seen it in your partner's cards, and I'm seeing bits and pieces of it, and I've been seeing it for quite some time, hopefully it's just around the corner. All right. Oh, you have, so the fear is the illness. The fear is about the illness. All right, I want you to think of two things. Probably think of around your health, maybe think around the pregnancy. Let's see what we get. Now, don't base this on yes or no. Let's see the energy around whatever these two things are you're thinking about, Crystal. Crystal has two things in mind. What's the energy around them? Now, when I just looked at the bottom to make sure these were upright, I seen the 10 of Cups. Celebration energy. All right, what's Crystal need to see? Releasing of pain and depression, letting things go. A new beginning is around the corner. You're finding solutions to the past and you're getting relief coming through. And the obstacles will be overcome. Avoiding anything is not going to get you past the problem. And you may be needing to emotionally detach from someone from your past, not giving them a thought. If they try and contact you or whatever, deleting their number, blocking their number or whatever. So I do feel that there's an emotional decision coming up. So whatever it was you were thinking about, in regards to yes and no, we've got a maybe situation here. Everything's in reverse, which is maybe. The energy around this is letting go of something, forgiving something, looking at the new beginning with a positive attitude and taking control to make sure that you don't repeat the same things from the past, the negative things from the past. Obstacles will be overcome. There may be a little financial thing there. I do know people that when they're wanting to be pregnant right now, and if it doesn't happen too quickly, they go the IVF route, or they, have implanted babies, all of this to bypass the waiting period. I know one particular couple that did that, and they paid a lot of money to do that. They had their healthy baby boys, twins, and then about 8 weeks after they were born, the wife got pregnant naturally and had a little girl. So they realized that doing all of what they did, if they only just waited, she would have got pregnant anyway. But anyway, yeah, that's what we got for you, Chris. Nothing too drastic there. Possible procedure of some kind coming up, but I am thinking that it may be the dentist. So sorry if I put that out there on you and you go, oh my God, Betty said about my tooth and now I've got to go to the dentist. Oh. So it can be something like that. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. So maybe the way I was looking at that, with there was the hospital card there. The top row with the thing was the surgery, possible surgery, but it wasn't sitting next to the hospital. The next sequence was showing the hospital without the surgery. So maybe what that's meaning is it's not lining up just yet, that there's anything there. But I didn't see anything that I would recognise as being that, apart from the fear of that, Chris. Anyway, up next we have Bethel for a mini read. I'm probably going to take on one more detailed or two more minis for the day, and I might sign off, guys. Haven't had enough sleep. All right, so this is Bethel's general reading for a mini. Okay, Bethel, your time starts now. Any messages for Bethel? What does she need to see? What does Bethel need to see? What does Bethel need to see? Oh, Astro Love is here, is she? Bethel. Double black nines. This is sudden, unexpected, and just sort of like, come on already, let's do this. There is some kind of invitation coming up that's a pleasant journey. It's not really showing me what it is, apart from a gathering of people that are like-minded, and it could literally be joining a yoga group and starting to go to class every week. It may be a celebration, it may be a birthday, a milestone. This is happening in July. When you first look at July, there's some kind of fear around July. Something should be over. It's not over. What am I going to do? But the outcome cards are showing me a really good result. In regards to your health and well-being, you got something from the past and something hereditary that you might need to keep a check on. Yearly checkups, looking into whatever this disorder may be. Whatever it is, if you did present that you had something wrong in that area, it's showing a turnaround for the better, where it's literally like it disappears. Sometimes when I see a disease or something hereditary or whatever, or somebody's got something like diabetes or whatever, I see where it gets better, but it'll never go away. This is the opposite kind of thing. It's like it not only gets better, but it's gone. In regards to all of that. In regards to any kind of love, romantic thing, someone made a promise to you a while ago. They broke that promise. And if somebody new comes into the picture, let's say that you were meant to be engaged, get married, and then the person stuffed up and it all didn't happen, right? Then you meet someone new. When you meet this someone new, if they say the same kind of thing that the person said before, if they listen to the same music that person did, it's like you start to go, oh my God, I hope they're not like them. I see you worrying about nothing. It's like you're worrying about something that will be okay, and then you're wasting that energy of worrying and sleepless nights and everything for something that's going to turn out okay. I don't know if you're planning to move, but the 3 sevens are telling me that you're going to move. The 2 red sevens are the outcome, which is very, very positive. This is a new job, a new beginning, a new romance. Potentially a romantic situation could come out of a negative situation. So what I mean by that is you could go to court about what happened, have a terrible time in court and feel really angry, really sad, whatever. And then afterwards, after the court, think, I'm going to go and have a coffee, or I'm going to go and have a wine, or whatever you're going to do. And somebody sits there with you and it turns into this amazing connection. because I'm seeing almost like a twin flame soulmate connection thing coming up towards you. Not necessarily we're boyfriend, we're girlfriend, we're getting engaged, we're getting married, but I do see a deep connection coming, maybe with a male and a female, a new kind of friendship, a new connection going on. That's why I said a yoga class or something like that. Bottom of the deck, you're going to be having a verbal disagreement with somebody who's pretending to be what they're not. It looks like a male energy to me. I'm forgetting this is a mini read. Quickly, top and bottom of these for Bethel. What else does Bethel need to see coming towards her for the rest of June, going into July? General messages for Bethel. Okay, top and bottom, and then we'll do your one energy read or question, or both. All right, your messages are making firm decisions and sticking to it. I feel like someone holding your hand here, but you don't need them to hold your hand. You need to make your own firm decision here. You do have the Lovers card. As I said, I feel there's going to be a twin connection, a soulmate connection coming in. Something's going to brighten up for you. Mega feelings of brightness and happiness going on with the sun here, lighting up the way. There's an invitation coming through here. You also will emotionally detach from something. You're just going to say, I'm not putting any more of my energy into this negative situation. I'm going to focus on everything that's positive and let go of the negative here. You're being told that patience is a virtue and that you may need to wait just a bit longer. If that's in regards to legal matters and that would mean postponement again. So if it's been pushed forward to July, there is a good thing happening in July and a turnaround, but there's also this postponement sort of thing coming up. All right, we're going to use these for you instead. Oh, no, we're doing yes or no, aren't we? All right, think about a question, Bethel. And then I don't think we have any more payments, do we? We're finished now? I thought you said Astro Love was here, but I don't see anything else coming in. If there's no more readings, we do have 8 people online. The people that are watching, if you would like your star sign read, let me just finish this and I'll explain. And I'll do the star signs. All right, Bethel, think about the situation, whatever it may be. And we'll give you 3 cards, 3 energy reads. I will do yes or no, but don't base it on whether this says yes or no. You do have yes sitting on the table here. Very, very positive energy here. So your last messages, Bethel, are trust in yourself, that you do have the attraction there. So if you're looking at relationships and things like that, be confident within yourself that, yeah, I'm good looking, I'm attracting these people. There's a lot of people that would want me in their life. But also just join in with things. But I also see that you're going to be really, really focused on some business adventure or study or something like that coming up. You will be successful in something. You're being told that you may need to forgive. You may need to look at something with forgiveness instead of regrets or resentment or whatever it may be, and just say, I forgive them. They chose to do this journey, but I forgive them for that. And let yourself release from it. If there's a hook in you from somebody or a situation, time to remove the hook. There may be something new coming up in regards to career. So I don't know if you're going to take on a new course of study or take on a second job or something like that. There is a bit of melancholy going on here. There's a lot of good memories going on. There may be a visit from the past, somebody trying to reach out and connect to you from the past. It may be a family thing though, not necessarily a romantic thing. It may even be somebody that you used to work with or went to school with, and they said, oh, do you still do blah, blah, blah? Are you still good at mathematics or blah, blah, blah? the company I work for, they're looking for someone. Are you interested? So it can be something like that as well. All right, everybody, all these readings are for entertainment purposes only. Now, as I said, there is no more donations. No more donations. Okay, so we're finished, which makes me happy. I've been online for an hour. I was only planning an hour today. Meh, a private one. Meh, did you listen to your first reading? Right at the beginning of this video, after I did a bit of talking, I started and I did the reading that you paid for, the detailed reading in general messages. I'm just going to have a drink while waiting. Meh, what I'll do... Oh, you did? You've heard it? So you wanted a detailed reading, but you don't want it here on the live. No, she's wanting another one, Nina. She's wanting another one. Is there anybody that wanted star signs done? Because I'll do a couple of star signs, and then Meh, if you want to go and do that payment now, as soon as I turn this off, I won't put everything away. I'll go and I'll do an unlisted live thing, and I'll quickly do your reading before I pack up. Okay, Meh, go and pay that now. Nina will sort your thing out in WhatsApp, so I won't put anything away for you. Aries, let's look at Aries. Okay, for people that are watching, I was going to explain. This is what I'm going to do for star sign. You don't ask a question, you just say, I am a Cancer, I am a Scorpio, whatever you are. And I will do this. So this is Aries. If you are Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is for you. I want you to think about a question you have in your mind. I'll try and give you the positive or the negative situation around that. What's the energy around that situation? But any messages coming out for Aries at the moment? Okay, here we go, Aries. Aries, you have Leo energy around you, double strength of Leo energy around you. Aries, you are getting stronger and stronger within your own self. If you are not a female and you're listening to this and you're Aries, you are going to be involved with somebody who's very, very business orientated. They know what they're doing. They're doing their studies. They're doing their work. They're moving forward. Very accomplished person. There's a sexual energy here going on around Aries at the moment. And basically, Aries, congratulations, because what it is you're trying to make happen, you're trying to get a job, or you're trying to get a promotion, or you're trying to get a relationship more solid. Whatever it is, it's telling you to keep focused on that one thing, and it will work for you. If you wanted a yes and no, at the moment you've got yes, yes, and maybe. So when I see a yes, yes, maybe, it's not a direct yes, it's more of a delayed yes. Will I get that job? You will get that job, but it might not be exactly what you thought. Or you will get that job next time. So yeah, it's kind of like a bit of a delay on it being a full yes. If it was yes, 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 I'd have to say this is yes straight across the board. Very positive there. Anybody else with a, you're trying to graduate and get a job and get in a relationship? It's Jasmeet. Okay, what's his star sign? We'll have a look at his. What's Jasmeet's star sign? So that was for Aries. Now, everybody listening, this is for entertainment purposes only. It keeps coming up on the screen. It was brought to my attention the other day by a subscriber that was on my channel, that I must let everybody know that when I'm taking donations and everything, that these readings are entertainment purposes only. That's really hot. Have we got his star sign there, Nina? February 7th, that would make him a Aquarius. Ooh. All right. Aquarius. Not particularly one of my favorites, but anyway, let's have a look. What's going on for Aquarius? So if you are watching my channel right now and you are an Aquarius born in, I think, the end of January through to the 20th of February. Yeah, I think it's like 22nd of January through to the 20th or something of February. Don't count me on that. Go and have a look on Google because I don't know. But anyway, this is for you, Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising. And if you don't know what your sun, moon, or rising is, go to Google and type in sun, moon, and rising calculator, and then fill out the questions, when you were born, where you were born, what time you were born, what country you were born, or state, or if you know the city. A lot of people don't know the timing of their birth. They only have a birth date. But yeah, it'll show you, if you have everything, it will show you what your sun, moon, and rising is. A lot of people have the same sun and the same rising sign, and then they have a different moon sign. Some people, not always, I haven't seen it at all, but I have heard about it. They have all three are all the same. They would be a very strong in that one particular energy. Anyway, here we go. If you are Aquarius, think about a question you have in your mind. I'll try and give you a yes or no, but this is messages for Aquarius today. What's going on around Aquarius? What do they need to know? Okay, Aquarius, what have you been up to? Aquarius, we have a marriage commitment card here. We also have a card that represents pregnancy, fertility. It can represent straight out sexual energy, but you have the Hierophant. Hierophant is doing things traditionally. To me, it normally means being committed. So if you are married, if you are engaged, if you are boyfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever floats your boat, this is talking all about doing things together, and a lot of commitment things going on. Aquarius, you also have all of these choices going on now. This can represent that you are being a little bit delusional about things. You might be thinking something's going to be everything, and maybe it's not. You may be thinking a particular person's thinking about you, and maybe they're not thinking about you at all. But the Seven of Cups can be choices are presented to you, Aquarius, and it's up to you which way you want to go with it. Not all the choices are a good thing. I mean, if I'm looking at the cups here on the picture here, the one right at the top, this cup has a deadly snake in it. This one down here has diamonds and jewelry and everything. So not all the choices presented to you at the moment are the right way to go. You also have the Empress. The Empress can be the mother of all. It can be your mother. And congratulations to some of you. It might be you're looking at the options around pregnancy at this time. All right. All right. We have a super chat donation from Astrolove, is it? Okay, Astrolove, what can we do for you? I still haven't got the money from the last one. I haven't been paid by the whatever it is that's linked to YouTube. The super chat feature that you use is connected to the advertising that comes up on videos. And being that I haven't been doing videos and posting them anymore, I might have to start just doing one a week and see how they go. I have had requests from people and emails from people like, when are you going to do a yes or no video again? I really miss them. I do know people that used to sit at their house on a Friday and wait for that video. They'd have their wine and their cheese and chocolates or whatever, and they'd sit there with their list of their questions, and I'd say that they're missing that. I stopped it because it just wasn't profitable to me and it was taking a lot of time. And also the thing I was using to do it, I don't have it anymore. I did an exchange on this phone with my daughter with the MacBook that I was using to do all of that, which made it a lot easier. So be on the lookout. I may or may not start posting some videos. Anyway, Astrolove, what are we looking at for you? Let me just go back to your donation. Okay. Oh, you want 2 minis today? Mini for Anadelia. Now, Anadelia, you've already paid, so I do have to stipulate that all readings are for entertainment purposes only. If you have any dilemmas around your health, financial matters, legal matters, please seek the correct advice, okay? This is entertainment purposes only. And I'm sorry for everybody that's in the room listening to me say that over and over. It was brought to my attention recently, and I want to make sure that I'm following the rules and don't cause any drama for my channel. Okay, you want to know what you can expect romantically in love, and 2, a general reading for the weeks coming. All right, so we're doing 2 minis. Thank you. Let's get started. So a general love and then other messages that might be around. We're going to use the Lenormand deck for you today as well. What's coming towards Anadelia in love? What can she expect with love? What's coming towards Anadelia in love? Oh, we've got another donation. Okay, we need to close all readings now. I won't be doing any more after these ones. Anadelia. It's a struggle with love because people can't be trusted. Certain people that you want to be involved with, they talk the talk. It looks to me like somebody that you would love to be involved with. Yes, they desire you, they love you, they talk the talk, but they're just not there. This person is a high-flying business person. They're work, 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 no play. Makes them a dull boy, as they say. All work, no play makes someone a dull boy. There is fear around what they're doing when they're not communicating. You will have options coming presented to you very, very soon. You have one main character in the middle of this reading that I feel that you've tried time and time again. This is somebody you're connected to. Is it Angel? I think you ask about Angel sometimes. It's sort of going around in a circle. It's like when you see this person, you sit, you talk about the plans of what you're going to do. It's not even showing me like even a romantic thing anymore. It's just showing like a plan for this is what we're going to do. I can't promise you anything. If I don't answer the phone, I'm busy. Then we have a turnaround. I don't know if you go to school or you go to college or university or anything like that, even in a teaching capacity, a cleaning capacity, if you work at one of these places. But you've got 2 people coming into the picture. One of them is Mr. Dark and Mysterious. The other one is looking at you but not saying what they want. So they desire you, but they won't say that. They might smile at you, or they might turn up where they know that you're going to be. So if they see something on your Facebook, let's say, and you think, that person was here last time I come here, and they smiled at me again. So there's 2 options there. The dark, mysterious one might be a flash in the pan. They might just be somebody that wants to hang around for a little bit and then just not be there. The other one, if it works, they would want to go with a view of a long-term commitment. The problem I'm seeing is the bottom of the deck. The problem is your connection to somebody that's already in your head. So there are 2 options there. One of them looks really, really good. The other one, maybe not so much. And for it to move forward in love, you've got to definitely disconnect from whatever it is that's still in your head. Let's see what else we get for you, Anadilia, top and bottom of the poker deck, and then we'll do a quick question before we move on to the next one. Okay. Again, we've got two options here. We've got somebody that they put the option out there. They say they want to be there. You're trying to trust in your own gut feeling about what's going on there with this person. There is a Leo energy around you. There is a earth sign energy around you, double earth sign around you. So we've got, what is that? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And we've also got that Leo energy sitting very strong there. You got to trust your instincts. If somebody says, oh, hey, I really like you, do you want to go meet for a coffee? If you think it feels good, trust your own feeling. Don't let somebody else go, oh, he's not good looking enough, or he doesn't earn enough money, or what are you going to do with him? What about this person? If you smile and you feel good and you're talking to this person and you want to go meet them and face to face and feel the energy, trust in that and go with that. You do have wishes coming true very, very soon. You're going to be feeling very, very happy. Down the track, you've also got this balancing thing going on. It's almost like you meet somebody new, you start to explore it, and then the person that's stuck in your head shows up again. The moment you start to look outside the square, that person will show up again, whether it's a text message, turning up on your doorstep, whatever. Anyway, that's your first one. Second one, we'll just do the question thing first. We're going to use the Lenormand for the question thing. Think about a situation. I do medium work, but not on here. I do medium work. Is that Nisse? Yeah, I have done that on rare occasions, but yeah, it's sort of not really where I'd like to do it. There is a reading on my channel. If you go and have a look, go way back, and you'll see where messages from the other side. That was just in general terms. I've also done some readings on missing people or murder and stuff like that, and that's all to do with the medium stuff that I do. But yeah, normally the medium stuff, it's all face-to-face stuff. Okay, your question for the first section, we've got secrets, we've got taking a chance, and we've got success. So if we had to look at this as yes and no, we've got no, maybe, and yes. So it's like a transition phase. So a secret needs to be revealed. You need to decide about taking a chance, and something will pay off. Something will be successful. Okay, so your second one was... that was a love reading, and your second mini reading was just a whatever, general messages, wasn't it? We're going to do tarot first this time. Do it in reverse. Anadilia, what does she need to know? What's the general messages for Anadilia? What's the general messages? Welcome, Sienna. Doing readings, this is donation. For anybody doing a donation, I am finished for the day. Everybody's done their payments now. I don't have to make you believe anything. It's up to you what you want to believe, okay? Just ask other people that are having readings what they think about it all. Many of the people that come here to the channel have come here many, many times because of things that I've predicted or shown. Anyway, I'm not here to prove a point to anybody. I'm here to entertainment purposes only. All right, Anadilia, general messages. There's a karmic thing going on around you involving a very, very strong male energy. This person, you might want them to call or turn up or whatever. They'll do it when they want to do it. And that's, you either can go, I accept that, or I deserve more, okay? So I do feel in your challenge area is trying to find that happy medium between you and somebody else. In regards to work, I do feel that you've been on this wheel, you've been going around and around with the work, the boss, the rules, the regulations. You may in the very near future be going into a totally new job. You may even be moving where you are. So let's say you work in a particular city, you might be packing up everything and going to a totally different place, okay? You have a message here to do with a father figure not being too well. I'd have to say that it's something to do with the stomach, the kidneys, the bowel, the bladder, or whatever. It's just showing that this person needs to take time out and rest. I don't know if it's a father figure or a really close friend or a brother, but it's something that you literally need to tell them, Dad, you know, you've got to rest. You just got to slow down. You've got to rest now. The other message I'm seeing here, I don't know if you want to have babies or not, but you do have the glimmer of a future pregnancy. It's like you would feel not yourself and feel a little bit off. And then you go to the doctor and they go, no, you're not sick, you're actually pregnant. So there is a glimmer of a pregnancy thing in the future. The other thing I'm seeing here is a new friend coming in, more than one. You're going to have to really, really trust your own instincts. Don't be asking this person, that person, what do you think of her? What do you think of him? How do you feel about them? Do you want them in your life? You don't want them in your life. Do they make you happy? Do they make you sad? Okay, so that's what we're seeing there. We'll quickly do a little bit of the poker deck. We won't do the 333 because we've done that with the tarot this time. What are the messages for Anadelia today? Other messages for Anadelia today. Okay, you've got some up and down stuff going on. Some days you're going to feel that you're totally done with something. The next day you're going to be crying and I want this back, I want this to work. There's a frustrating conversation going on between you and I think it's a family member. It could be somebody you work with, but I think it's a family member. It's like he said, she said. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. It's that kind of thing. There's frustrating energy there. You will be given some kind of work to do and you're going to get a little bonus there. And then there could be a return to whatever that is to get more. There's an invitation to somebody's engagement and wedding. You also have two energies in love coming straight towards you. One of them is offering you a soulmate connection that will take a lot of time and possibly lead to marriage, engagement, marriage. The other one says that, but they're not really going to give you that, okay? The one that's not really going to give it to you is the one that you feel the most attraction and desire for. The one that can actually give this to you, you're not really looking at them in that way at the moment. So I do feel they're present in your life, but you're not actually seeing that. Okay, so now let's just quickly we'll do these cards for your question thing. Is it yes or no? What's the energy? Think about another one. And lastly, we will have CC Moon with, is this 2 minis coming up? What is this for CC Moon? I'll check the PayPal in a sec. Anadelia, just think about a situation. I'll tell you the energy around it. I'll give you a yes or no, but don't base your energy read on it, just simply a yes and no. All right, if you wanted yes and no, we've got yes, yes, yes here. So it is a very positive situation. Your last messages are about celebration. This is somebody wanting to take you somewhere. This could be a private little dinner somewhere, right up to 100 people in a room enjoying themselves and music and food. You again have the card that can represent a pregnancy in the near future. As she's looking at the future, she's looking at the past of where she's been, as she's working out what it is she wants for her future. I do feel you're going to be caring for somebody, maybe somebody that's not well, almost like a mother figure yourself because the mother's not capable, or maybe looking after your own mother coming up. You are going to be very lucky with some kind of financial thing in the very near future as well. Anyway, that's you. Thank you, Anadilia. Now, CC Moon, let me just check in here. All right, all readings are now finished. Meh, send me an email so that as soon as I turn this off with YouTube, I can get that done for you and send it through to you. Now, I just wanted to remind people, I am taking readings one at a time for a reason. In the past, I would get online, and as you can hear, I don't know if you can hear it or not, it's 12 o'clock here, and the club is packed with people just outside this door. A lot of the times when they can't find anywhere to sit, and I can see people coming in here right now, this may create a problem if they come in here. I may have to go offline. And that's why I have closed the room, because of people that may want to come in and be involved. These people have spotted me in here, so I think they're changing their mind, but they're running out of space out there. So let's get these readings done. 2 readings for you, CC. Now, Meh, you may have to wait, because if people do come in here in the next 5 or 10 minutes, I may have to go and relocate and try and do your reading elsewhere. Now, I don't want to be doing that too often. So people, I would prefer that you're getting your readings done when I'm live, so that when I turn this off and pack it away, that I'm done. It was getting a bit beyond me in the past, where I was having 3 or 4 readings where I had to record them. I was having upload problems, signal problems at times when I was recording it using the easiest method, which is a live unlisted. The live unlisted wasn't working because the signal wasn't there, and here I am recording 20 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever it was, and then I'd send it to the person and it didn't work. So, yeah, just bear that in mind in future, people. But yeah, anyway, it's okay. You are regulars. Everybody that's paid today have been regulars to the channel. I appreciate your donations. And again, I need to remind everybody this is entertainment purposes only. So getting on with it, we have, let me just confirm that, 2 mini reads for CC. Mini. Thank you, CC. Let's have a look at the first question. At the end of each question, you will get an energy read on a particular subject. Not necessarily yes and no, but you can put it that way if you like. And I'll try and give you a yes or no. Have we got a question for the first one? Let me just scroll back. Is AJ opening his heart more? He's done a 360. You mean a 180? A 360 is full circle, where the person comes back and bees exactly the way they were. A 180 is where they turn around and do the opposite to what they've been doing. I think you mean a 180. I hear people say that all the time. They've done a 360 and they go, you mean a 180? Because if they've done a 360, they're doing what they've always done. Unless that's what you're meaning, that he's gone back to the way he was. And there's people that go back to negative things and go back to the way they were, which is not good. All right, so we're focusing on a mini reading. Is he, okay, 180. Is AJ opening up more? Cecilia wants to know. Cecilia wants to know, is AJ opening up more towards her in love? She feels he's done a 180 turnaround. Is AJ opening up his heart more in love towards Cecilia? He's got something going on to do with possibly either medical or work. He's got double aces, king and queen of diamonds, five of clubs. That's all to do with somebody's work and changes that they didn't see happening and signing contracts. If it's medical, it's something to do with mother, father, grandmother, grandfather, something to do with the head, which can be dementia, can be bipolar disorder, whatever. They're the first cards out. So is he opening up more? Those cards would show me somebody who's keeping things to themselves and closing up more. If they were the red aces, I would say that yes, he's going to open up more. But they're the black aces. The black aces is where somebody thinks things, but they don't verbalize what it is. The problem you're having here is not speaking up. Either you are not saying anything or he's not saying anything. There will be a turnaround. You've got the double red fours, which is beautiful. You've got all of the fives are on the table. I don't see that very often in a reading. Fives is communicate, communicate, communicate. The first two are black, which means not communicating, not saying anything. Where you're transitioning to with him is communication. The main card sitting here is showing a friendship, a sexual connection, a desire, and a friendship. There is talking the talk, going on trips, having fun. I'm not seeing what I think it is you're looking for. I'm not seeing where somebody's saying, we're going to be together forever. We might not get married right now, but we will. You know, it's somebody whose focus is on their career, their work path, whatever it is. And when it comes to thinking about you, they enjoy you, they like spending time with you. They eventually, I think through you opening up that doorway, opening up that conversation, you will start to see the way things are. Okay, I'm going to have to go offline very soon. My phone is about to die and I can't plug in power. I don't think I can. Let me just pause the clock. I'm going to see if I can plug this in underneath this. It's the wrong power connection. No, it's not. Hopefully this works. No, it's the wrong power connection. Okay, I'm going to have to get this done as quick as I can. All right, so I do feel that you're going to have a connection with each other. You're going to sit down. Is he going to open up more romantically? I'm not seeing it happening anytime too soon. I'm also seeing something to do with rules and regulations, restrictions. So literally it's like if he is a Muslim and you are an atheist, it's like there's a big, big block between the two of you. So it can be that his mother and father expect him to be with a certain person and you're not that person. Or it can be that your family expects you to be with a certain person and he's not that person. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm seeing there, that there's some kind of official kind of thing that blocks the two of you. I also unfortunately see that any kind of niceness, it's coming in half. So is he going to express himself more? He'll express himself by half. That's all. Let's see what else we get just to finish off this reading, and then we'll do the one question with the Lenormand deck. I will give you a yes or no, but it's more about an energy around whatever it is you're thinking about. All right. And this is entertainment purposes only. Got to keep saying that. My phone has been ringing, ringing, ringing. I don't know who's ringing me, but I'm not answering it because I don't know the number and they're not leaving me messages. It's probably spam callers, insurance callers, whatever. And Actually, I'm going to change the settings on that phone to stop that happening. Alrighty. So your last message is about AJ. You have the Empress. He desires you. He wants you. There's no doubt about it. You are attractive to him, but you're a lot of work. He finds that trying to be in this relationship thing, it's too hard. There is also this toxic kind of behavior going on sometimes. I don't know if he is secretive, or you feel that sometimes he's not being truthful about things. There's the rushed energy here. I'm feeling that that's just showing me that at times it'll feel like a big rush, and other times it's just not happening. We do have a Judgment card here. So like I said, it's like somebody on the outside of the connection between the two of you isn't in quite support of it, but the Judgment can mean that you're going to have a victory and success with AJ. You have 9 of Cups as your final card on the reading with AJ. Will he be opening up more? By half. So if he's done a 180 where 1 minute he's all over you and then the next minute you hardly hear from him, you're going to hear from him from time to time. But I'm not seeing it being the way you want it to be. So let's quickly do the question and then do the last read. This is the last reading, isn't it, guys? After this, hopefully nobody else has paid, have they? Oh, meh. I've got to do meh. I wish you would have it here, but okay. Obviously, it's something you don't want on the channel. Even though nobody in here really, apart from me, I know your name, but I don't know who you are or where you are. Nobody actually knows you. So, anyway, think about your question and then we'll get on to a second question. Here's the energy. Negative energy, positive energy, and very positive energy. Okay, if you wanted a yes and no, you got a no followed by yes, yes. Okay, so right now it's sitting in no-go zone and then it's a yes. This can represent two things. It can represent, on the good note, it can represent something happening very quickly. On the bad note, it can represent someone being sly and sneaky. You have news coming in that you've been waiting for, something that's going to make you very happy, and you have the Sun, something feeling very happy, very contented and going and from step to step. There may be some kind of new job or bonus coming towards you, Cecilia, as well. So I don't know if you're wanting that, but that's something that's there. All right, your second question and last for the day. Will your finances, well, you just had that about finance, something financial coming in that you've been waiting for. All right, so let's have a look. We'll do the poker deck this time first. Will Cecilia's finance improve by the end of this year and going into next year? I can't believe it. We're in the middle of the year. 6 months have gone. Will CC's financial situation improve towards the end of the year going into next year? What's going on? This is for entertainment purposes only. If you're wondering why I'm saying that, it was brought to my attention that I have to say that on the channel. It's coming up on the screen all the time as well. Sorry to everybody. It's like flooding my own channel with that message. Do you want to know something funny, Cecilia? All of these cards, apart from 2, are all about love and friendship and working together. Now, if we look at this solely, we're looking at your job and your financial situation improving through the support of whoever these people are. This could be a banker or your boss. This could be a relative. But this is family, support, happiness. It can also represent in business a new job, a new agenda, and working towards a project. Your challenges are committing to something. Even if it's where you do 8 hours a day work, you will be getting 9 hours pay, but you want like 10 hours pay or something for that 8 hours work. So there is a little bonus there, but it's just not enough for what you're looking for. You've got to stabilize your own mind into, I'm going to go to this job, I'm going to stay at this job, I'm going to work my heart out, and it is what it is, basically. There is some kind of payment coming towards you from somebody. I'm not sure what that's all about, but it could be a bonus kind of thing. If there was a bonus to come towards you, it's literally like the money comes in and the money goes straight back out again. Okay. The other thing I'm seeing here is it's time to finish something so that you can start something else. So I don't know if you've been planning on doing some kind of home business, online business. And because there's no room out in the other area, people are starting to relocate into here. So if you're still watching, I'm going to try my best, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's like, will your financial situation improve? It's not going to improve on its own with what you're currently doing, but there is support coming from somewhere. I'm wondering whether there's some government official kind of payment that you're entitled to that may be helpful to you. So I'd be looking at that. Also, there may be some kind of medical thing or somebody that's asking for your financial help with them. You need to say no. Okay, it's like, even if it's just they're asking for $10 a week for the next 5 months, or they're asking, can you help me with my electric bill or whatever, say no at this time. I just feel like somebody's using emotional stuff for you to help. All right. And it may also be you pleading your case with something that you're owed, okay? There's all sorts of different payments that people can get here in Australia if they're entitled to them. Make sure that you're getting what you need. Let's see what else we get for you. I feel that someone took something from you in the past and it's been very, very hard to get on top. So let's say you were married, you went through a divorce. I was thinking about this the other day, when two people are together and they own a house together and all of that, and they've been together long term. Even if you had someone new in your life and they had someone new in their life, or even if you didn't, if you went down that track, sometimes I've seen people where they split up on paper, but they stay in the house because financially it's the best thing to do. So I feel that with this Seven of Swords sitting here, that you were wrongfully done by financially in the past. I feel that it stresses you out on a daily basis about, what am I going to do? There is an opportunity coming. If there is a chance for you to take on a nighttime course in something totally different, get your own business off the ground, do what I'm doing, have some kind of channel out there where you can make some little bit of extra cash, now is the time to start putting that into progress. Somebody's coming in with an idea. This idea could grow and grow and grow and be very profitable in the future. Unfortunately, your last card is just showing me more stress around your financial situation. You've got a lot of king energy in there, so I feel like there's a male dominant energy around you in regards to how much money you can have and where it's coming from for some reason. I haven't had the best one. Okay. Okay. Trump or Biden? No, I'm not going to go there, because if I say what I feel, I don't follow politics, but I recently said to somebody who is on the Biden side of life, I said, the thing I watched on television recently, Trump is extremely convincing, extremely convincing. Who would I vote for? Neither one of them. I don't, particularly follow any of that. Anyway, let's finish this up for you, CC. CC, think about something right now, and let's see. Reyes Sandu. If you put your star sign there, just before I go off, I'll do your star sign, and you can think that question in your mind: will Trump win, or will Biden win? But don't write the question on there like you just did. Just say your star sign, and you can think that question if you want to use that for yourself. And I'll do that after this. All right, Cecilia, think about your question. Let's see the energy. Okay, these two dropped out. I'll give you them. You've got a positive card, a maybe card, and a very, very positive card. If you wanted a yes, it's a yes. If you wanted a no, it's a no. Basically, that's what I'm going to tell you. The cards that dropped out on the table talked about having fun and romance and feeling, you know, comforted and everything like that. It can be sexual energy as well. You're being told to find what path it is you want to go on. It might not match somebody else's path, but find the path that you want to go on. You do have the key to success. This could be financial success or romantic success. You are being told to take a closer look at something. This is where you get up to the top of the tower and you have a look around at what's going on. Don't just go, oh, this person told me this. Oh, yeah, I'm going to trust what they said. Find out all the information first, especially when it comes to financial situations. And lastly, you have the engagement. Now, this is where it can be an actual engagement where you're going to be going to somebody's wedding. It can be where you're cementing a deal with somebody about a new job, a new contract, a new way of living. It even can be a romantic situation for yourself about taking a friendship to that next level. Anyway, that's you. Thank you, CC. Thank you to everybody. Again, for anybody watching this in delay later on, all readings have been for entertainment purposes only on this channel. If you have financial, health matters, legal matters, any pressing matters, always seek the correct advice that's out there for you. Okay, take care, everybody. Meh, if you're still watching, I'm going to go read the email and do that reading for you right now. And everybody, I could be back here tomorrow. Not too sure whether I'm going to go online or not tomorrow, but be on the lookout. If I'm not online tomorrow, we're planning on coming to this club at least once or twice a week at the moment. So I will be able to either get in this room or the room that is right there beside me. These two rooms generally don't have music playing. Somebody came in and must have turned that television off because when I came in here, I was trying to work out whether you could hear it or not. So somebody decided to turn it off, unless I can't hear it because of so much noise out there. And it literally looks like smoke behind me, but it's not smoke, it's a frosted glass window. All right, take care, everybody, and I will catch everybody tomorrow. Nina will talk in WhatsApp. I'm just wondering whether I should relocate in there to do, oh, well, everybody's out there. Okay, bye for now. Take care. Thank you to everyone that donated. Thank you to everybody that was watching, and I'll catch everybody next time.